Now I'm going to go over questions 11 and 12. Question 11, I'm going to go over two ways, just so that you can see a difference here. And when we're talking about the properties, how one version can make it maybe a little bit faster to do in your head than another. Our problem here states that tickets to a baseball game cost $25 each, plus a $4.50 handling charge per ticket. If Sharon has a coupon for $10 off and orders 4 tickets, how much will she be charged? Okay, so the first thing I did, let's look over here at option B. So one ticket, I'm going to pay $25 plus $4.50. So we can see here I'm representing one ticket, but the end says she's buying 4. So I can calculate the cost of one ticket and then multiply that by 4. And then I have the fact that she's taking $10 off. So my cost of my ticket for the ticket and the handling fee is $29.50. So if that's one ticket, I can multiply that by 4 to get 4 tickets and then still subtract 10 off. 4 times 29.5 is 118. So that math might be kind of messy to do in our heads. So 4 times 29, take half of 4. That's a little bit clunky for us to think about, but I get 118, and then I'm going to subtract 10 from it to get a final total of 108. So I'm going to show a different approach where this math here might not get as clunky. And again, it might just come down to a matter of preference. But option 1 here was to find the cost of one ticket. I multiplied it by 4, and then I took that coupon off. Now I'm going to come over here and go about it a little bit differently. So I know each ticket costs $25 and I'm buying 4 of them. So the first thing I did was 25 times 4 because I recognize that as one of my nice, neat numbers, which gave me 100. Then I had that $4.50 fee times 4. That's a little bit easier to do in my head also. 4 times 4 was 16. Half of 4 is 2. 16 plus 2 gave me 18. So if I broke it up into its components, it became a little bit easier to do mentally. So now I have 100 plus 18, which still ends up giving me 118, minus that $10 coupon, and I can see I have $108. Again, one is not more correct than the other, just a matter of preference. Finally, we have question 12. We are going to write an expression, substitute some terms in, and find a final answer. So we have that a triangle has side lengths represented as 4 plus 5x, 3y, and 4 plus 5x. Find the perimeter if x equals 2 and y equals 7. Explain what property is being used in each of your steps. First thing I want to do anytime I see some kind of weird geometry problem like this, there are a lot of sides flying around, a lot of algebra looking stuff. I'm going to draw a picture. I'm given what each side is represented as. So I have 4 plus 5x, 3y, and 4 plus 5x. I need to know what the perimeter is. They give me some information. X has a value of 2. Y has a value of 7. So again, there's a couple of different ways we can think about this. I notice that I have 2 side lengths that are exactly the same. So maybe all I want to do is evaluate what one of those are going to be, and then I can multiply it by 2 to account for both. Or you can just go ahead and write it all out. If I wanted to write a big, long expression here, I can say that side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3 is going to give me my perimeter. At this point, I know some values. I know that x is equal to 2, so I can say that 4 plus 5 times 2 plus 4 plus, I wrote this wrong up here, huh? Plus 3, be careful now that I notice that's a y, I have 7, equals, again, my perimeter. So what did I use there? That was my substitution problem, or substitution property. Go ahead and multiply through. So 4 plus 10 plus 4 plus 10 plus 21. Didn't use any of those properties there. All I did was go ahead and multiply through. Now I can add. And again, if you see this big long string of addition, try to reorganize it. I'm going to say, let's do 10, 4 plus 4 plus 10 plus 10 plus 21 using the commutative property. I noticed 10 plus 10 first, so let's go ahead and add that first because I can do that quickly in my head. 4 plus 4 plus 20 plus 21. That's my associative property. Let's just go ahead and group these then. 4 plus 4 plus 41, again, because that's quick to do in my head. Again, using my associative property. Now I'm just going to go ahead and I get 8 plus 41, which gives me a total perimeter of 49 units. Again, using the properties really just to try to make that mental math go faster. Not necessary. You might be able to quickly add all of that stuff together from step 1, which is perfectly fine, but just be aware that we do have those properties to help us go a little bit quicker.